So this one is for all the otakus, or those who are intrigued to find their list of favorite manhwas. Hello guys, and once again, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we've brought you a list of top 10 manhwas that include a variety of genres like romance, drama, mystery, action, horror, thrill, and a lot more, with mind-bending storylines for you to choose your favorite webtoon to match your taste. Here we begin with our list of top 10 manhwas, and what's better than starting with a romantic one at number 10. 10. Something About Us. Genre, romance, drama. At its heart, this manhwa is a shoujo, focusing on the romance between Woojin and Gaeyoung, two college students. While the plot and finish are quite predictable, the way in which human interactions are handled in this manhwa is unique. There's not a lot of superfluous drama, but there's plenty of anxiety, adult and immature individuals, and a few characters who act like real people in similar situations, making it special and relatable for the readers. The portrayal of human emotions through its characters is heartwarming as well. Number 9. Sweet Home. Genre, horror, thrill, apocalyptic. Sweet Home is a psychological thriller, perpetuating horror throughout its chapters. The story revolves around Chae-hyun, who was formerly a shut-in but was forced to relocate due to a tragedy. His entire family was killed in a vehicle accident and he is now alone. He tries to commit suicide because he can't live without his family, but an unbelievable incident changes everything. He observes individuals in his flat turning into monsters, and now he must survive as a result of these unforeseen events. Its storyline depicting supernatural behavior with a blend of human emotions is what has tied a bunch of readers to this manhwa, which will for sure create a sense of excitement in your mind while reading it, because it sure did mine. While the first few chapters give you no notion of what's going on, each subsequent chapter brings you closer to solving the mystery. Number 8. The Horizon. Genre, drama, survival. The Horizon is based on the life of two orphan children who have met each other amidst a war with no adult to rely on but themselves. All that they want is to escape from the war crisis, which brings them to a long and empty road. The two strangers, who have since become friends, walk side by side to see what awaits them at the end of the road. All they want is to be able to keep moving forward, and what happens next is the only question and holds your mind. However, once they have done so, they discover that they are at a loss on what to do. With no food, money, or even a purpose in mind, these children live one day at a time, surviving through the hardships and adventures by each other's side. This story leaves you with the remarkable message of facing challenges head-on and making the best out of the situation, staying optimistic and grateful, and surviving through everything you've got. Number 7. The God of the High School. Genre, action, supernatural, martial arts. The God of the High School has an underlying story of a fighting tournament in a high school, which sounds like quite a basic storyline, but the real fun lies in its storytelling, which made it here on number 7 on the list. It all started with a fighting tournament where the protagonist enjoys fighting tough people and grows stronger and becomes the best fighter among all Korean high school pupils. Mori Jin, a taekwondo expert and high school student, soon discovers that there is something far bigger lurking beneath the tournament stage and sets his path on a new journey. Now you all must think, what to expect more from this manhwa? Well, it may come across as an ordinary story, but trust me, it has made it to the list for a reason, and you will be surprised to know that this webtoon also has an anime that is one of the best animes of 2020. Overall, it's worth a shot. Number 6. Movies Are Real. Genre, adventure, drama, fantasy. Kai Man-sung has nothing else going for him while acting as a modest supporting actor in a film. However, the movie set had become a reality during filming due to a weird incident. With the sound of the director's cut, he's no longer an actor, but rather a participant in the events that are unfolding, displaying the agony and emotions he's experiencing at the time. He can only return if he pulls off the perfect take. This manhwa is a perfect example of the phrase, "I came for copper, but found gold." This webtoon brings in a different, yet keeps the reader strung out with this unique concept. At first, it has come across as a confusing manhwa, but when you figure out the story, there's no going back. With its exceptional concept and other aspects falling into place, it becomes an outstanding experience. Number 5. Bastard. Genre, mystery, psychological, thriller, horror. Although Bastard falls under the genre of horror and thriller, this one just hits on a different level from other manhwas belonging to this genre. This one is a total pace-changing manhwa wherein the protagonist Seon-jin, a schoolboy, has a difficult life. He has a calm demeanor and is bullied at school as a result. When he's at home, however, his life is significantly more difficult than when he's at school. His father is a brutal serial killer, despite being a prosperous businessman and a deserving father. His gaze has drawn to Yoon Kyun, a new transfer student at Sion's school. Now is the time for Jin to decide whether he wants to leave her in his father's clutches or fight him. This one has put past readers in an awe of this manhwa because it made them ponder what is next through the entire story, and has put the reader's mind in a dilemma as the boy. Number 4. Elicide. Genres: fantasy, comedy, action. Unlike other manhwas, this one will make you contemplate and give you a sudden burst of laughter all in one. The protagonist, Ji-woo, is a kind and young cat trying to fight bad powers, attempting to conquer the planet and make the world a better place. On meeting a secret agent named Kaden, who is stuck in the body of an old fluffy cat. Somehow their paths cross and they stumble upon each other. Trust me, the author won't fail to bring a smile to your face and would flabbergast you as you move ahead in the story to keep the excitement going. It's spectacular artwork, so if you haven't read this one yet, you better do it now. Here we come to the most awaited top 3 manhwas. Number 3. Mercenary Enrollment. Genres: action, school life. Yoo Jin was the only survivor of the plane disaster, and he was tragically separated from both of his parents. He also lost his memory and became a mercenary till he was 20 years old. He's recovered his memories and learned that he has a sister and a grandfather. He resolves to attend school in order to live a tranquil life with his family. But will it be easy? Yoo Jin is a mind-blowing character who is experienced in combat, which helps him deal with the bullies in the way in which the readers get chills, making it a remarkable manhwa. Although it has a cliché, tragedy-based storyline, I promise the action, humor, and storytelling won't disappoint you. Number 2. The Beginning After the End. Genres: action, isekai, fantasy. The legendary King Arthur was assassinated and reborn in a fantastical realm full of magic. He still has his memories, as well as the pain of being alone. He has loving parents and excellent friends in his life, but the world is considerably darker than he anticipated. He must strengthen himself in order to protect his loved ones and avoid regret. There's so much more to this story every time you think that that's all it can happen. The protagonist is a complete badass, which makes this one even more interesting for the readers, apart from having a distinctive plot. No points for guessing, the list is topped by classic manhwa that is number 1, Solo Leveling. If you are a newcomer, you must have heard everyone around about how good Solo Leveling is, and most of you have been putting the squeeze on to watch this. People having a taste in the isekai genre are most likely to enjoy this one the most, as at most times it surpasses your expectations, setting the bar really high for other webtoons in this genre to top the list. The story begins in a world where in every corner around the globe, there's a gate that connects both the monsters and the real world. As time goes by, humans evolve and adapt to different ways of fighting these monsters, and the people who fight them are known as hunters. In the world of Solo Leveling, the hunters can level up their capabilities and achieve ranks based on their achievements, making this one exceptionally fabulous, entertaining, and an epic manhwa of the lot. With this, we come to the end of this video. Let us know in the comments section down below if we've missed any manhwa or which one of the above is your favorite. Like this video and share it with your webtoon buddy. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a new video.